Hey everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Success Podcast. I'm your host today, Jim Ingersoll. I am super excited to teach you guys how to get going on your wholesale deals. And I've got what I believe is the best of the best for that, which is Maxwell, the now famous real Maxwell. You're going to absolutely love him. And we're going to talk about how he got started, how you can get started, where he's going next, and how he loves to be a giver, which is somebody, as you guys that follow my podcast know, I love having people on that are givers. And Max falls right into that category.
Hey, gotta keep focused, gotta keep moving, gotta keep my head held high and keep pushing. You only one deal away. It can turn your whole life around.
Started to take note because you've helped a lot of people.
Yeah, I have. You know, and some people don't like that.
No, I know. People hate success.
And some people hate that I give away so much information, which is,
Same here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Some of the biggest people in the industry have contacted me and like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just documenting.
People. I find I started off wholesaling a lot too. I wholesaled 120 houses in a year.
Wow.
But as I transpired through the last 12 years, I found the more I give, the more I receive.
Exactly.
And so, real estate's changed my life. I've got financial freedom that I didn't have when I was climbing the corporate ladder. People can say what they want.
Correct. Yeah, it's exactly what you want. As long as I'm financially free like I am now, which I wasn't 2 years ago.
Right.
Who cares? Yeah, exactly. Who cares?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Success Podcast. I'm your host today, Jim Ingersoll. I am super excited to teach you guys how to get going on your wholesale deals. And I've got what I believe is the best of the best for that, which is Maxwell, the now famous real Maxwell. You're going to absolutely love him. And we're going to talk about how he got started, how you can get started, where he's going next, and how he loves to be a giver, which is somebody, as you guys that follow my podcast know, I love having people on that are givers. And Max falls right into that category. Maxwell, you are the real deal, and I want to thank you for being a giver and for giving on our Real Estate Success Podcast today. And congratulations on everything you've done.
Thank you so much.
And for helping so many people, which is one of the key reasons I was attracted to you.
Thank you so much, Jim. I think that's the most important thing that you and I do. Thank you. Actually playing this, this is a real short video, but do you see how, and I've been conferences where they have like, do you guys have anything like that?
As far as the
drape? See, because what you're talking about is just straight black curtain that goes down, right?
Yes.
He wants almost.
If we had a type of, because when light hits it, it's just not up.
On the order, it did have the decor element. Now, we have things as far as sails. There are two sails that literally stand up on both sides of the stage. As far as the other elements for decoration, I think we probably have a few more things like that. I'm not sure if we have anything specifically like that.
Let's see if I can find.
Get something that would just be getting it here. That wouldn't be a problem either. But
because he doesn't want a plain background, he kind of wants that to be just as bright and vibrant as all of the other stuff. Because with the up lighting and also with the the TVs and everything on each side, a lot of the speaking is going to be from them on the stage. So the more creative we can be with that background, especially since we don't have that third TV behind us, because remember you said you couldn't drop it down or something. They said they couldn't.
Yeah, unfortunately, from where we're going to be putting it, we wouldn't be able to.
Right. And we're fine with that,
Right.
but because we don't have that as a
you
focal
find a
point
hashtag?
for
I'm
the
on phone
center,
services too right now.
he wants to.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, busy day. We've made a trip to Charlotte. Just did a cool podcast with Jim. You guys should be seeing that soon. We're here doing the audio and the visual run through for the event in October. It's insane. By the time you're watching this video, we're sold out. We are sold out. 400 wholesalers in this country are going to be right here in this hotel room, in this ballroom in Charlotte, North Carolina, October 12th through the 14th. Wholesaling Elite Live 2018. We're sold out. It's not a marketing gimmick. We're sold out. Wholesaling is really the introductory level to most people without money.
Right, without money, right. And so my whole thing would be, not to crush wholesaling. That is an introductory step. That you can still make a lot of money. You can still make a heck of a living.
What you gonna do with it?
But the bottom line is it's not about, ultimately it's about what you own. And so what I would focus on, or kind of focus and get people to gear up on, is that you ultimately build wealth in real estate by when you look at that board and you see houses depicted all around the board. Okay? And anytime, or when you're wholesaling, great, you can make all the money you want to, but if your board is empty, nobody knows you're in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if I was to illustrate, for instance, if I like that board over there, if you look at this board right here, it looks like somebody's playing. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So somebody's playing this game called real estate in real life. Whereas if every time I bought a house, this represents a house, for instance, and I put this on my board, but every one I buy, I turn over. I either sell it by, say I fix it up and sell it,
Mm-hmm.
or I wholesale it, sign it, or whatever, then my board is back empty. And if I was somebody that was just walking in, if I said, show me your economy as it pertains to real estate, if your board looks like that, you're not showing me you're in the game. Ultimately, when all this stuff is on your board, you're in the game. You can still have you can still do or have a particular niche.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might say that flipping is my niche. That's what I like to do. I like to buy houses and fix them up, put money in them, turn them over, and make a big profit. You can still say wholesaling is my main niche.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start talking about playing the game in its entirety, the wealth building component of real estate comes from what you own. Most people over the last 90-something years, more people have become millionaires through real estate than any other venue. So we start talking about, that's what I was telling them the other night. We start talking about all your pro athletes and all these folks that's basketball players, this, that, and the other. It's more people have become millionaires and billionaires utilizing real estate as a vehicle to their financial success than any other industry, period. Any other thing. And so when you take that into consideration, if you take all this stuff, so I guess getting back to what I'm talking about, if you go back to what I'm always saying, all the different niches you have in real estate. And a lot of times when I'm teaching this kind of stuff, what I will actually do is if you're looking at all these boxes representing multiple streams of income flowing up to you, anytime I teach one of these as a particular subject, then I would use that box, like that wholesale box, for instance, would be highlighted in yellow. Because I'm focusing on this particular day. If I'm teaching lease options, then that box would be highlighted, but you're seeing the whole bracket. You follow me? And then when it comes down to it, if you look at that and you say, how do I make this model work in my business? You're teaching, part of what you're teaching on is marketing. Okay, you're going to be showing them how to market, how to get leads. Well, when you get a lead, it's not necessarily a wholesale deal.
Correct.
It's anything. It fits into one of these boxes.
Correct.
How do I take that lead? I don't care whether I can't see anything in it, because even when you don't see anything in the deal, it's something there for somebody.
Correct. Depends on the strategy.
Depend on your strategy. You might see a property that's worth $150,000. And the seller says he wants 150 or they owe 150. You say, how can I make money with that? I can't make money with that. Hey, there's somebody out there you can make money with. If you're marketing, so if you flip your marketing over to your buyer's side, and you're looking for people that don't have the necessary credit right now to be able to purchase, but they have down payment money, they have capital to invest in a property. They're not worried about a discounted price. So if you can get them to say, okay, well, you like this house right here on 122 Main Street? It's $150,000, okay, but I need a $5,000 assignment fee for it. And I can get you in there on a lease option or a contract for deed or whatever. Now they paid you some money to get into a house that they never would have been able to get into conventionally. And now they're in the house and you made some money out of it, which helps fund your marketing. You follow me? So you're trying to make something out of every single thing that comes your way. Every lead that comes in, or supposedly that comes in, you're making something out of it. You know, where a lot of times we're discarding stuff. Ain't nothing there. This was over leveraged, whatever. But if you're building up that buyer's list on the other side of these people that need these situations, okay, and you can find that seller that is flexible in that, hey, I just need to get rid of this property. I don't care if I'm renting. I don't care if I own finance to somebody. I just need to get this house off of me. And there's a bunch of people out there like that.
Cool. All right. I'll send you the docs.
Okay.
All right, T-Rock. Yeah.